guys, and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 4. As always, I'm DemonFan93, and last time we completed the first scenario of the Heroes 4 campaign, and today we begin the trials.
The prince who would be king must first step over the corpse of his own father. I didn't realize how true the statement was.
We listened to this last time, but... So, victory condition. Reach the Oracle of the Dawn by completing all the quests she gives Lysander. Loss condition. Lose Lysander or Protho. Carryover. Lysander, Protho, and two of your most powerful heroes with all their spells, skills, and experience will transfer to the next map. All your heroes will have a maximum level of 25. Very interesting. Alright, let's begin. I only realized how much a threat Sir Wharton was when we left Peladra's borders. Lysander assembled a small force because they could move quickly. The holy cleric Adamus and his gluttonous assistant Protho asked to come along. Although my lord would rather have left Protho behind, he couldn't refuse Adamus's request. Even then, I didn't believe Lysander would actually leave Peladra unattended until we crossed its borders. Is this the right time for you to leave, my lord? I asked him along the way. No, you don't have to go. Send me instead. Stay and protect Peladra. Good of you to offer, Milton, but I have to go. There is nothing I can do in Peladra except wait for the inevitable. Wharton is fighting a war of words and lies. I can't guard Peladra against weapons like those. This is the only way I can fight back. Who will lead Peladra? I wondered aloud. I gave Sir Daymark command of Peladra's armies while I'm gone, so I guess I'm trusting him with Peladra as well, Lysander said. I stopped my horse in its tracks, but Sir Daymark is his cousin to the great Griffinheart line. Won't he follow Sir Wharton? That's just it, Milton. Daymark knew the Griffinhearts well, and he believes King Griffinheart would never have a child out of wedlock. He'll never accept that Wharton has Griffinheart blood, Lysander said. I grinned with pride. Many have underestimated Lysander's intelligence in the past, assuming he was a military commander without the intellect for politics. But my lord treated court politics like a battlefield. Wharton would waste weeks trying to convince Daymark to hand over the country. Meanwhile, Lysander would be able to search for a way to expose the fraud. Oh, lovely. We don't have a... We don't have a... Okay. Well, I guess we go through. I was there when Lord Lysander saw Adamus's wisdom on how to pursue the Oracle of the Dawn. Protho had not been invited. I had brewed and served them tea when my lord asked, "Will this oracle be able to help me?" "How do you mean?" Adamus replied. "She can see the future, yes, but what I need to know is the past. The real question is what blood flows through Wharton's veins." "You don't understand what the Oracle is, Lord Lysander. She's a highly spiritual woman. Beyond anything I have ever seen, the future, the past, the present, all of these things are meaningless to one of her wisdom." Lysander didn't seem to fathom what the priest was talking about, nor did I. How could the passage of time be meaningless? Adamus placed a hand on Lysander's arm and said, "Spiritually, Lysander, you have already talked with the Oracle of the Dawn, and already know her answer. She will tell you that within your heart and spirit you know the identity of Sir Wharton's blood." If I had been confused before, I was even more so now. I could only imagine how Lysander felt. Sure. Oh my gosh! Out of respect for the Oracle of the Dawn, only Lysander, Adamus, and I entered the tower. We found it empty and quiet, but without a speck of dust or dirt anywhere, as if someone came in every day to clean it. At the top of the quiet gateway was a stone altar. Lysander approached it slowly while Adamus and I stood back. We didn't know what to expect. "There's an inscription," Lysander said, indicating the surface of the altar. "Let's see if I can decipher it," Adamus said. But before Adamus could take a step, my lord said, "No, I can read it. It's Arathian." Then he read, "Come only the worthy, only the spirit to the Oracle of the Dawn. To pass the trial of greed, cast 10,000 gold into the pond." "A test," Adamus said. "Yes," Lysander said unhappily, "and I'm sure it won't be the last." We carry the sacks of gold to the edge of the wall and heave them in one at a time. They vanish with a heavy splash into the black depths of the pond. I remember thinking that it was a shame to throw away so much wealth. That gold could have been used to pay for more troops. Seconds after Lysander tossed in the last bag, the tower gate opened slowly. Huzzah! We can pass! Is there a town nearby that we may claim? Hopefully. Protho? Time to explore, bud. Okay, there are minotaurs that way. Sure. Somebody said last time that if you enter the sanctuary, they disappeared. Oh, I need 200 gold to go in there. But I think it's more like a garrison, so that's why that would happen. Are you Animus? No, you're Sonya. I was gonna say, what the hell? Alright, let's regain our gold that we lost there. Can we enter this portal? Holy shit, we can! Yes. Places and things. Interesting. Normally, Lysander is only comfortable with a goal set before him, something to accomplish. He is not a man that can handle sitting idle for long. Something about the Oracle's trials, however, seems to be bothering him. He demands to be alone more often, and when he's not alone or tending to the army, he spends hours in private talking with Adamus. I would ask what was troubling him, but Lysander is also a private man who dislikes prying questions. Even when he isn't wearing his armor, he is like an anonymous knight, concealed behind a metal helm. But I don't blame him after the life he has had. I have known Lysander for so long, he has opened up to me on occasion. He confessed once that he was an orphan, but not alone in this world. Somewhere out there, Lysander has siblings, 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and he never gives up hope that he will find them someday. I think that if he could just complete that quest and bring the family back together, he would become the man he is deep inside. Sure. Oh, yes. Very good. Sure, we'll recruit... Wait, what? I didn't realize we were fighting. I thought we were... wow, we got a lot of stuff. Okay. You'll do fine, right? Protho's gonna die. Yeah. Sorry, Protho. Didn't mean to. Protho fell in battle along with our hopes of ever defeating Morton. Well, yeah. My bad. Let's not do that this time. What the? Wait, hold on. I thought for a second I saw the horse. Wait, yep, there it is. There's a thing here. What the? There are resources there? Oh God. This is a terrible place to try and put resources. I think that was the only one. Maybe. Oh, that's some poor mushroom design. So do we not have a worry about losing our people? Does the monastery also need to fight? However, there are a few monks guarding it. You wish to fight them? No. I wish to live. Could we all live in peace? There is no way for us to win. So, I'm just curious if the old ways of heroes still exist. So what I want to try here, right? We have Christian, who is of the... I don't even know what the castles are really called in this one, but I want to see if we do... Nope. Give us some wolves. And then give us some mages. Oh, elves are a part of the same as the wolves, so let's not have them actually. Is this the dismiss button? Yes, okay. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, we have those two. So now we have one, two, three, four, 5 different factions all in one. I just want to see. So we do gain bad morale there. I saw it briefly. Everybody gets, yeah, okay. So it's good to know that having varied factions is a bad thing. Everybody gets bad morale, whatever it means. Yeah, attacking from behind in this one is actually beneficial. You'll see everybody try and do that as much as possible. They do more damage. That's why they introduce in this game more damage from attacking from behind your enemy. Hey, there's a bow here. You spot a lone man, a poacher, by the looks of him, running from 2 men on horseback. Of course, they catch the poacher and drag him to the ground, binding his arms. They throw the criminal over a horse and ride away, but they forgot something. You approach, considering yourself lucky that they left the hunter's longbow behind. Sure. So a few of you guys said that it's important to, like, maximize their combat here. So we're gonna do some of that as well. Go, Ogre Magi! Damn, Ogre Magi are powerful. But okay then. So we want basic melee. 1,000 gold per day. Right. There's people who can still move. Yes. During marches, Lysander often ate his meals with the soldiers. It gave him the opportunity to keep an eye on their demeanor and health, so last night we were sitting around one of the cooking fires waiting for a wild pig to finish roasting when Protho approached, a tankard in hand. "The pig ain't cooked yet," he bellowed good-naturedly. "No, but you seem to have a head start on the drinking," Lysander snapped back. "It was bound to happen. I was well aware of my lord's disapproval of the priest's behavior." "Not a head start, Lord Lysander. I do not think I have stopped drinking since last night." The man laughed with Protho. They liked the burly man, even though he was a holy man. Lysander scowled, attempting to cool his anger for their sake. Protho sat next to me and tried to hand the jug to Lysander, but my lord ignored it. To avoid further confrontation, I grabbed it and tossed it to one of the men. Protho must have had some sense left in him because he didn't push the matter. He leaned back on the ground, placed his arms behind his head, and belched loudly. "So, does anyone know why these oracles always have to be so difficult? I tried to find one once, and he had me traipsing over frozen mountains and into dank dungeons looking for something that I think never existed in the first place," Protho exclaimed. Many of the soldiers nodded knowingly. My lord came suddenly to his feet and said, "The way you behave, cleric! It is no wonder you didn't find the oracle, or that oracle." Lysander stormed off without his meal. It was my duty to follow. I could still hear Protho continuing the conversation. "You would think, with all their wisdom, oracles would be happy to share it with everyone, but no." Guys, be friends. We're all friends here. At least we should be. The branches of this massive ancient tree sway back and forth, even though there is no wind, and then you hear the disembodied voice say, "If you have come for the knowledge of the tree, then place 2,500 gold in the ground beneath me." Oh, well, We don't have 2,500 gold today. So we can't really do that now, can we? Oh my word, there's so much gold over here. Let's give Lysander some fun stuff too, huh? I mean, I didn't want to do anything like so outrageous, but you know, black dragons, why not? He's a dragon rider. I mean, he's not. Oh, what is that about? Let's do this real quick. Oh, you don't have fire through? Or maybe you do, I don't know. Huh. Alright. When you touch this shrine of magic, you feel an energy flow quickly into and out of your body, leaving your knees weak. You realize you must be trained in advanced life magic before you can study here. Oh. Advanced order magic before you can study. Okay, fine. This is a very small map, you know? It was early morning. I was collecting some water for my lord's morning tea when I found Adamus strolling through the camp. "May I help you, sir?" I asked him. "Oh, good squire, no. I am getting to that age where I sleep less and less. I thought a walk would get my blood flowing. These long marches are hard on the bones. I'm used to it. Lord Lysander rarely stays in one place for long, even in times of peace. Yes, unfortunate he is so restless. I have heard about how he moves around, keeping an eye on every part of Peladra. That must be hard on you," Adamus said. "Certainly not. My time with Lysander has been spectacular. A squire couldn't ask for more." "What about family? Do you have a wife? Children?" I shook my head. "True, most men my age were married with several children." I know the feeling. "Perhaps even a couple children approaching adulthood. I was only a couple years from my 40th birthday. Well, okay, I'm not that old. If I waited too long, I would be too old to have children." Okay, now for a man, that's not a thing. Like, I have a customer that's like 70 years old and he just had a baby. And I'm like, what the fuck? You're not even gonna be living long enough to see your kid turn 18 probably. But then I thought of Lord Lysander. He was 28 and seemed to have no interest in marriage or children. Were we so committed to our professions that we had given up any thought of family life? "Perhaps I will marry someday when I have time," I said. "When will that be?" Adamus said. "Do you know?" I didn't, and I didn't want to talk about it either, so I excused myself and let the priest do his walk. Alright. Sword of the Gods! How does the Sword of the Gods turn up in the middle of a field? You look up, wondering if this legendary weapon is a gift from the heavens. If so, why were you chosen to receive it? Increases the hero's melee and melee attack and melee defense by 3. All friendly targets do 50% more damage. Well, alright then. Okay, so there's no way passable through there. Let's head back up this way, shall we? Okay, there's a lot of money here, guys. Like, a lot of money. If you want to go to the tree, 5,000 for a level each. Oh my. Among the roots of the tree and the knowledge and immediately advance a level. Alright. Melee attack range or offender increased by 10%. Melee attack by 40. I don't remember what the sub skills of these are. Actually, well, we should. So, if we do this one here, we can kind of see. So, no, we can't. Huh, was it this one? It had to be. Hold on. Where is it? Gain skill, that was it. Okay, if we do Athena. Yeah, okay, so here we go. We go combat, you got melee and magic resistance. Nope, dang it. So this is tactics, offense, defense, and leadership. So these tactics, combat, nobility, and life magic. Meanwhile, Protho has combat and life magic. Christian has tactics, combat, life magic, and order magic. And Sonya has tactics, combat, and life magic. Okay. So what is with this? There's no explanation for this land that just has all the gold and looks like Dragon Ball Z's Hell. If you ever remember, if anybody ever watched Dragon Ball Z when they went to Hell. I mean, I guess not Hell in the show, but there was, what was it? Fusion Reborn, the movie, where it's all jelly beans. Kind of looks like that. Donate the gold for experience.